boy.
Hey, what's up, guys? And welcome to the very first episode of the Real World Rehash. I am your host, Parish, and tonight we have a very, very special guest from the Real World Portland and the MTV Challenge Rivals 2, Marlon, aka Jay
What up,
Dillinger.
what up, what up? What's
Alright, so do
up?
you want to go by Marlon or Jay?
I'm doing more to Jay Dillinger right now. I'm really focused on the music, so I get people used to Marlon, or I got to get used to Jay Dillinger or Jay DZ for short. Same difference.
So what exactly have you been up to since leaving the real world? I know you've been doing your music thing, so what else have you been up to?
I've been doing the clothing line still. Like I even got one of the shirts on right now. Check it out, Young and Wavy. So I'm doing like my T-shirt thing right now. I just dropped my second album. I just finished that up like maybe a month ago. And then like right now I'm getting ready because the fall's coming up. It's back to school. I'm a little behind because of the album, but I'm getting some designs, some snapbacks, and things ready for the fall collection. So I'm hustling.
Oh, okay. So, are you gonna go on any more challenges in the future?
I don't know. They still call me. They still hit me up. I wouldn't be against it. You know what I mean? But I really want to branch into a different arena. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I feel like with the real world, with reality TV, it's kind of a ceiling cap. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get pegged as, okay, you're a TV guy. No, I'm an entertainer. Like I got a lot to give. I got like other talents, so I really got to focus on building those and getting that fan base going and getting people used to, I'm more than just, the guy that you met on Real World, more than just Rivals too, So building that,
Yeah. So you want to do more than just reality TV?
Exactly. And it's hard to get people to, it's like a first impression almost. You know what I mean? For most people, MTV was my first impression for the world.
Yeah.
So the more I deviate from that, the more people think it's like, oh, he's different now, he's fake, or da-da-da. And it's not that. It's just that's 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I've been through so much since then. I've changed. I'm a different person. I've learned new things, and going back to it, I feel like it's gonna peg people back into that first impression, and they're gonna be like, well, you're that guy again. And it's like, I got other things popping,
That's good. I will say that I loved you in the real world and the challenge, but I understand you're trying to branch out and do other things. So I understand that.
Appreciate it. And thank you for your love and support. I really do love it. I love being able to talk to fans. It's awesome. It's rare that I get to meet fans, like all the time, but when I do, it's cool. I like it.
Okay. So being on the real world, how different was it from your everyday life?
You got way more free time. You know what I mean? Because before Real World and all that, it's like, okay, I got 40 hours a week at a job, or I was doing, roughly school. I was doing school, so I was spending 40 hours a week doing classes and homework. So the main thing is just like, how do I feel all this free time? Like I'm just sitting here with nothing to do. Like you can only go play basketball and do all that stuff so many times. No video games, no Facebook, no internet. Like the big thing is just like I got too much free time, and that's probably why people act so crazy, because it's just like I got to do something to occupy this 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? You're only sleeping for 8.
Yeah. So was it hard getting used to cameras being on you 24/7?
Yes. Well, first week you're like, okay, dude, like, I get it. You got to film this, but you're like right in my face, bro. Like, back up, okay? This is weird. Okay, you're watching me get out the shower. I'm butt naked. Why are you filming me? This is crazy. But after like week 1, you're just like, whatever. Forget it.
Just get used to it.
Yeah.
Did you ever run around naked in front of the cameras? Like, did you ever go streaking?
Oh yeah, couple times. I did. I did. That was definitely. I don't know. It didn't make the show, but I did it a few times. I think. Oh no, it did. Freaking Anastasia what was it? Anastasia saw me naked when I came out of the shower one time and was like wigging out when she saw my penis. But that was.
Oh my
I think that
god.
was on like a small snippet of the show, so it wasn't a big deal. But I think that did make the show.
So are you still close with your real world castmates?
Yeah, I was just in LA like last month. Linked up with Jordan. I did like an album release party in LA, and Jordan came through to that. We kicked it, went out, had a few drinks, just caught up with everything that he's doing. He's doing some good stuff with acting. Like, dude is making some moves. So he's serious about the acting. Linked up with him. I still talk to Anastasia. That's my girl. Like, that's my girl for life. Like, she's been going through a few things, but I keep up with her. Rax. I mean, he wasn't casted for the show, but he ended up being, in it quite a bit just because I was doing music. So I just talked with him last week, maybe. So those are pretty much the ones I keep up with.
So are you and Jessica gonna do another song?
Yo, everybody been asking like for the Thirsty remix. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna hit her up to see if she wants to throw out a couple more lines and maybe even give her a verse on something.
Oh my god, that would be very, very interesting because before the show, the producer was singing it and he was like, oh my god, I hope he doesn't come in and hear me singing this song.
I still I'll be walking down the street and people be like, girls, I'm thirsty and drunk. I'm like, oh my god, like still people love that song. It's awesome. Yeah. Feels good,
Yeah, it's very, very catchy. I loved it.
Yeah.
So your new album is called Black Thought. So tell us a little bit about it.
I mean, Black Thought was like, just to put it in perspective, like Black Gatsby was after TV. So obviously people know my story, but they don't understand the aftermath of that. So I mean, life got pretty tough after the show. So a lot of opportunities fell out of the door just because, not everybody accepts my lifestyle. So I went through a rough spot, and that's when I kind of had Black Gatsby. So Black Thought was a transition to now, like, the clothing line's doing well. I mean, I'm building fans, financially things are feeling a lot better, and I'm on a higher up. So Black Thought was just kind of letting people know, like, yo, I'm on solid ground now. I'm coming for the music game. I'm coming at you full steam, and I'm doing it out of my own pocket. I don't need help from nobody. Like, this is me. This is the new me. If you don't like it, I really don't care. But this is where I'm going with it. And Black Thought is that mindset of that inner just I don't give a.
It's okay. This show is uncensored.
It's uncensored? Well, I don't give a fuck. Okay? No. But that's where the mindset, Black Thought, you know what I mean? And you listen to the album and you come to find out that we don't care about your opinion.
Yeah. And one thing I remember from your season on The Real World is you kind of had a little crush on Joy. So, like, have you seen her since the show? Do you still like her? Like, what's up with that?
I mean, like, my thing with liking a woman, anybody that I like, period. Like, that feeling never goes away. So, I mean, I always like Joy. I mean, I think she's very attractive. She's sexy as hell. Golly. But we're not really on communicating terms. We don't really talk like that. I mean, I don't think that relationship really ever blossomed or really got started with us, and then she left early, so it was kind of like we never really got that one-on-one. But I still like the girl. I mean, I follow her on Instagram. I do troll her page quite a bit. I hope she doesn't watch this because I'm gonna look like a creeper 5,000. But no, she's hot. I mean, if I ever get a chance to where we can build a relationship, I would shoot at it.
Yeah. How many times a day do you check her Instagram?
Dang, you gotta blast me like that? Okay. Keep in mind, once or twice a day. Probably more, but we're not going. Once or twice.
Okay. So, your name is Jay Dillinger. So how exactly did you come up with that name? Is it like your alter ego?
It is, yo. Like, I'm an Aquarius, right? And my that's my sun sign. My moon sign is a Leo, so I'm slightly bipolar. All right. So Jay Dillinger is like my alter ego. So in my everyday life, I'm real humble. I'm real down to earth. More like once or twice an hour. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You're talking about me looking at Joy's page once or twice an hour. No, maybe. But no, Jay Dillinger is like my alter ego. It's my rebel. You know what I mean? Because I got the name from the bank robber who used to rob like the Wells Fargo stagecoach. So he was like a rebel. He was like against society at the time. So for me, Jay Dillinger is my alter ego. It's the guy that gets to say what I want without having to filter myself. Where I feel like I try to be very humble as a person. I try to be very low key. So it causes me to kind of filter myself and not say things in a face-to-face personal type setting just because I care about people. I'm very compassionate about people's feelings. You know, I want everybody to feel confident. So in my everyday life, I don't get to say some of those things I want. So Jay Dillinger is that alter ego where it's like, all right, this person just pissed me off. I'm going to go make a song. I may not put their name in it, but this song's going to be about their ass. And then Jay Dillinger comes out and it's just like, F you, I'm going to take your girl, you ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So Jay Dillinger is that bipolar, that second personality that I keep under wraps as much as possible.
Okay, okay. So, all right, you have your own T-shirt line, Young and Wavy. Let's see. And you said you're gonna start making. Like, do you have snapbacks, or you're about to start making them?
I'm about to start making snapbacks. I just got like 2 designs approved because I actually have a separate company that manages like all the. I design everything and then I send it to them to put it together to make sure that it's gonna look good, on stuff. So I got 2 designs just approved, actually for beanies and snapbacks. So I'm waiting just to make sure that the test products come out because I always do multiple test products before I put them out to sell. So I'm waiting for the test products to come back, and then I'm gonna put those on the market. And then I got 4 new shirt designs. Maybe 5. 5 new shirt designs that I'm working on. And then once the snapbacks get approved, then I'm gonna get these shirts approved, and then hopefully I'll have these new designs out in about a month and a half. Everything should be rolled out for the fall collection in about a month and a half.
Okay, so besides, T-shirts and snapbacks, is there like anything else you kind of want to branch into, like watches or shoes?
Man, if I do watches, like that's gonna be real tough because I'm a little OCD when it comes to watches. Like I got this watch from a friend. Like I'm very OCD with watches. Like I really like the intricate details. So it's going to be a while before I do watches. I want to do them, but I mean, I want to make those like you walking down the street and somebody stops you and they're like, hey, cool watch, dude. I like your watch. I want to make those type of watches on that level, Yeah. So it's going to be a little while to fine tune that craft.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, are you signed to a label, or are you taking the independent route and just doing things your way?
Man, I'm independent, yo. Like, it's so crazy because I actually had probably like 2 or 3 record labels hit me up, and they only knew me as Jay Dillinger. So I had a few record labels hit me up, and they were like, okay, we like your music, da da da. But then once they found out, oh wait, so you're like bisexual and you said that on national television, well, we don't really think a deal is going to work for you. So at that point, I was like, yeah. So at that point, and then one label was like, well, if we do this, you got to be pretty much this flamboyant, fingernail painting, purse wearing dude if we're going to promote you as a rapper. And I was just like, well, no, guys, not going to happen.
That's not who you are.
But no, that's what I'm saying. That's not who I am. But they felt that because of what everybody knows of me from TV, it's like this is the only way we can market you. So I was like, well, you know what? I think I'm going to go the independent route because then I get to say what I want. I get to do what I want. I get to promote who I am versus what this big corporation thinks that is going to sell records. So I kind of decided at this point I'm gonna do the independent route. I'm still working with Rax. We're actually looking at possibly coming together and building actually a company that's going to help artists, you know, kind of in my position, or artists that really want to keep 100% creativity, but still be able to compete on a level to where they can make music their financial occupation, get a name out there. So we're actually working on building a company that's going to bring specific services to underground or upcoming artists to help them, you know, break their name into the game and put some better rappers out. Yo, I'm tired.
Oh my God, who are you telling?
I mean,
oh my God.
I love music, and there's a time and place for all types of music. But like, I'm at that point now where it's like, how much of this drug, sex, and rock and roll, hip hop are we gonna have to deal with? Like, not everybody's got $1 million. Not everybody's waking up with a Bugatti. Last time I checked, nobody I know has a fucking Ferrari. These are the niggas that you want to listen to, right? And then you got these, you know what I mean? But then you got great artists like J. Cole, who is talking about the first time you had sex. Who can't relate to that? 1 billion people can relate to that versus having a foreign car. You know what I mean? But yeah, Fetty Wap has got 4 songs on a Billboard, and J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, is one of the only artists to go platinum with no features, but yet Fetty Wap is getting more love. You know what I mean? Like Migos. Really?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I don't even understand what they're saying.
What does he say? Songs.
You know what I mean? Like Young Thug's getting better. Don't get me wrong. I think Young Thug is getting better as a rapper, but when he first came out, you could have took a baby, put it on the track, and they were probably saying the same thing. And I'm like, okay. But everybody loves Young Thug, and it's like, you don't even know what. Okay, rap me 4 bars of Young Thug's verse, and then we'll talk. They can't do it.
I can't tell you. I know I can't tell you. I don't understand one word he's saying. Like,
I'm like, Kendrick. Give me some Kendrick. Give me some J. Cole. Give me some Dizzy Wright. Give me some Lauryn Hill. Like, if you don't understand, Lauryn Hill is probably one of the most successful rappers out. Like, period, in discussion. Like, give me some of those people, like Schoolboy Q. Like, that's you know what I mean? When I'm out to the club, I ain't gonna lie, I request 2 Chainz, but I'm at the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's good music to dance to when you're at the club, but like, what are they saying? What do their songs mean?
Exactly. But don't tell me he's a great rapper just because you like to listen to him at the club. That don't classify you as a good rapper. You know what I mean? Like, nah. But I think that's just the generation we're in now. Everybody wants to live like a rock star, so they don't want to deal with their own reality. Because I feel like right now, we live in this generation where we feel like we have to be the next Beyonce, and if we're not the next Beyonce, we have to pretend like we are because that gives us confidence. Whereas I grew up in that generation with Pac and Biggie, where it was okay to be confident in who you were, just understanding that, okay, if this is not exactly who I want to be, I will build myself to get to where I want to get. I don't have to pretend about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they actually rapped about their life, what they went through. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they made it cool to be you. Now it's like, don't be you. You got to pop bottles in the club even though you're not going to be able to pay rent afterwards. Like, that makes sense. Makes total sense.
I agree. So do you like Drake? Because I love Drake.
I love Drake. I think a lot of people don't. I love Drake because he's taken the side of hip hop which has been looked at as soft or emotional. He's taken that side of hip hop in this early part of his career and made it popular. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of rappers that are willing to sing on their songs now. You got a lot of rappers that are willing to talk about those emotions that, you know, in early hip-hop, it was like, nah, bro, you looking soft if you rap about that. So, you know what I mean? But I like Drake. I think he's very talented. I think that stuff with him and Meek Mill, I think that's straight bullshit. Like, for one, Drake, bro, let's be honest. You don't write all your lines either. You don't.
No one writes all of their lines.
Exactly. Meek Mill, you don't write all your lines either. So the fact that you're beefing over who writes lines and who writes whose lines, both of you is lying. So get the fuck over it. You know what I mean? Like, Drake, you lost an entire BlackBerry of lyrics, and you want to tell me that you rewrote everything yourself and was that dope, that fast?
Yeah, no. I agree with you 100%.
Tripping.
Yeah, but I think that beef is over. Clearly, Drake won. There is really no competition to begin with because it's Drake.
He killed Meek with 4 bars, bro. 4 bars. He murdered Meek Mill's career. I was just like, listening to the track. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100%. And I also applaud you for going the independent route because, you know, Macklemore did the same thing and look where he's at right now. So I feel like independent is like right now the best way to go. So
a lot of people don't get it that like the only difference between independent and mainstream is how much you're in the media. I know plenty of independent artists that have a way better following than, you know, Lil Wayne or they have almost almost as big of a cult following, and they're making tons of money.
Yeah.
The only difference is they're not in the media as much as these people. And for me, fame is overrated. I mean, I know I have I guess I had 10 seconds because I was on 2 shows, so I had 5 seconds for 1 year. And I had another 5 seconds of fame for another year. So I got a legitimate 10 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
So I got my 10 seconds of fame, and it's not that amazing. It's really not. It's fun. It's cool to be able to go places and meet people, and they spot you out of the crowd. You know. But when it's like you're in the bathroom taking a poop, and then you come out, and it's just like 5 people asking for pictures, it's a little awkward. You're like, I can't deny that I was just taking a poop because you guys have been waiting out here for at least 10 minutes. But I washed my hands, so we're good. We're good. Or going to a bar, and it's just like you're trying to hang out with your friends, and everybody wants to interview you in the bar. And it's like, I'm just trying to go dance on Shawty over here.
Yeah.
Not real world, you know? So, fame is cool, but I'd rather be kind of like a John Bellion, where it's like if I do a show, everybody packs that mug out, but I ain't on TMZ or Fox News every other week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like Tech-9, he's been around for as long as I can remember. You know.
Prime is he's one of the most financially. He's one of the most successful rappers in the last decade.
Yeah.
He ain't never on TMZ. He ain't never on him. Like, well, he's on MTV now, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't gotta have all that to be successful with this music.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Real.
So, what artists inspire you?
Oh, I get asked this question all the time, and people go so ape nuts when I say this. First and foremost, my top artists. Well, were we doing dead or alive, or are we doing just alive?
Either or.
Okay, let's go dead or alive. Okay. Pac. Number 1.
Yes! Oh my God, yes. Greatest of all time.
Hands down. Greatest rapper of all time. If you say Biggie, you know, fair enough, but I'm going to disagree with you for the rest of my life. Pac. Next up is Lauryn Hill. Okay? Miseducation of Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and Fugees. She won 10 Grammys off of 2 albums.
Oh, wow.
Next up is going to be Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and then Drake.
Oh my God, those are all my favorite rappers, but I also like Kanye West and Eminem.
Kanye West! No! Okay, I tell people this all the time. When I have kids, right? When I have kids, they're going to have museums for Kanye West.
Yeah.
That's how much of a musical genius he is. There's going to be museums. I'm going to be taking my kids like, no, you're not going out to play Saturday. I bought Kanye West tickets. We're going to the museum. No, sorry. Like, there's going to be museums of that man. He's definitely in my top. Okay, so then I'd have to bump Drake off the top 5 and put Kanye West on.
What about Eminem? I love him too.
I can't bump Drake either, though.
Yeah, this is hard, huh?
It's hard. It's hard because how could you forget Kanye West, dude? I'm sorry, Kanye. I'm sorry, Kanye. You made the Yeezus album. Do not strike me down in music, okay? I'm sorry. Like, Kanye's a beast.
Yeah, I love Kanye. So who would you want to work with if you got the chance?
Kanye and Kendrick. If I put Kanye, do you know who John Bellion is?
No.
Okay, so I'm about to change your world. Go listen to John Bellion. JONBELLION. If I could get 3 people in a room to make the most epic song in the world, I would get Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, and John Bellion. Okay. These 3 people in the room, if you make a terrible song, you just suck at life. Like, it's just not possible. It's not possible. Not possible. Those 3 people, game over. You're making a hit. It's gonna go like diamond, platinum, quadruple billion platinum.
Yeah. Whatever. I will definitely have to look him up. Okay.
Yeah. And look up that guy Jay Dillinger too. He's pretty dope too. You know, I mean, he's making some headroom in this music. Okay, check him out. He's pretty cool.
So, out of all the songs that you have released, which one is your favorite, or which one do you identify with the most?
Ooh, tough question. You gotta understand, I've made probably 200 songs in the last 2 years.
Oh wow!
So I'm thinking about songs that I haven't even released. I would say at this point in my life, I would say the song that reflects my mindset the most would probably be "Been Praying" off of Black Thought album. Just because it's like I really used to be super, super religious in the sense of what was in the Bible was law. Like, what's in the Bible, nothing else, right? Mm-hmm. And Been Praying kind of goes through that deal where it's like, I don't doubt that there's a God, but I do doubt the fact that when you place something as powerful as writing the Bible in the hands of man, it's going to be tainted. And when you're looking at something like, if there's one God, right? If there's one God, then why do we have so many religions?
Oh my God! Get out of my head, because I say the same thing.
If God is speaking to all these people, and you're all saying that we're speaking to the same God, then why do we have all these different religions? So I've gotten to that point to where it's like, this old traditional view of God, I feel, may have been tainted by man's own want for power or man's own want for greed. And I think we need to really question ourselves, because when I study the Bible and I study the people in the Bible, I feel like a lot of things have been mistranslated. Because it says in the Bible, it says we're made in God's image, and it says ye are gods, which means you are God. Which, for me, I feel like heaven and hell is not somewhere that you go to after it. Becoming God-like is not something that you do when you die. Being God-like and reaching heaven and hell is right here, right now. You make decisions that cause you to live in hell, so now you're burning. You're having to deal with all that hurt, or you make decisions that cause you to live in heaven, and then once you die, then you just forecast that further into your existence when you die. So I think that Been Praying kind of opens the door for my questioning of what we've been taught so many years about what God is, versus gaining more understanding of how the world works, and that God may be different than what we've been taught.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I actually agree with you. Like, we're so much alike. We're like the same rappers.
Yo, I have that like religion God talk with people, and they just shun me. They're like, "Oh my God, that's just blasphemy. You're going to hell." I'm like, "All right, whatever, bro. Agree to disagree. You keep doing you. I'm gonna do me. Be
Yeah.
done with it.
Yeah.
You know."
I
But we
agree.
are like a lot alike, though. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're like twins in another life. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
All right. So people want to know: are you single, or do you have like a special friend? Like,
I'm
what's going on right
actually
now?
talking. I didn't, when you asked me who I'm talking to from the show,
Hmm.
there's one person in particular that I'm talking to right now from the show. She's very, we're, me and her, we're chopping it
From
up.
your season?
From Rivals, but I don't know if she's ready to be, in the public with our relationship because we just kind of started talking like maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. She finally was just like, "I really like you," and I was like, "Damn, I like you too." So we're gonna make this happen. And then, so we've been talking, like chatting on the phone, texting. So yeah, I am
Hmm.
talking to somebody, and she is somebody that has a very good with. But I don't know if she's ready to. You know.
Can we get a hint or
No,
no?
I can't do it. Because if I give you any hints, you're gonna know exactly who it is. If I give you any hints, you're gonna know exactly. You're gonna be like, "That's her. I know it." So I'm not. I
Mm.
can't. I can't. I want to, but I can't. I have to double check it with her first because
I know you hooked up with someone on there, but I don't think it's her.
Nani. No, no, it's not Nani.
Okay.
No, not Nani.
Hmm. Now you got me thinking. I gotta figure this out.
I'm telling you. I think he said looking up the female roster right now. Oh my God! Wait, did you see the chat too? Oh my God!
Yeah.
He said, "Yup, yup." I can't. I'm not telling you guys. Actually, I think she just texted me. Actually, yeah, she
Yeah,
just
I'm
texted
definitely
me.
gonna look that up. So being on MTV, how big of an impact did it have on your life? And was it good or bad?
It was. Wait. Let's go through his guesses. I want to know what his guess. What are your guesses? Let's see what his guesses are. He's leaving us hanging. It's a cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
Hmm.
Heather. Okay. Okay. Possibly. Who's your second guess? You better not put Jasmine. I'll walk out of this room right now. I
You
need you.
don't like Jasmine?
No, like as a person, Jasmine is
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Like I would take her to the club because like I know for a fact we would have a good time, but I just couldn't date her. I think she would cut me at one point. Like I think I think she is literally just enough, crazy.
Mhm.
She'll cut you. When you looking at her butt, and it's just
Well, you
slice,
know
slice,
us
slice, slice,
short
slice, slice.
girls are crazy,
That's what I'm
okay?
saying. So I'm like, dude, like, we can go hang out and be at the club, but if I dated her, I think she'd cut me. I think she would. She'd probably cut me. Anastasia? Nope. 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 And that's the only clue I'm getting you, because once you get further down the list, you start naming names, you're gonna get down to one, and I'm not. Nope. Neither one of those though. Neither one. Me and Anastasia are like brother and sister. So no, 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 no. And she has a boyfriend right now, so no. But wait, what was the last question? I lost track.
Um. Oh, how big of an impact did being on MTV have on your life, and was it good or bad?
Oh man, dude, that I would say overall it was good. I would say initially, I think when people were so shocked of my story, it was really bad. It was really bad. I mean, I was getting death threats. Um, like I stopped going to church because people were just like, "Oh my God, how dare you show up to church?" Like, it was really bad. Like I even had like, because Thirsty and Junk was pretty popular. Like, and
Mhm.
it played on radio a few places. So I had actually set up a 5-city tour. through Texas. One was out of state. It was going to be, I think, Arizona or something like that. Anyway, once everything came out, you know, and TMZ was all on my back and Media Takeout was all on my back, every last one of them called me back and was like, "We don't do business with faggots." And
oh my God.
And then I never really even told anybody. Only a few people know that. But I mean, at the point now, I just don't care. But like literally, they all called me back and was just like, "Yo, we didn't know. We realized like you're the guy from MTV. Like, no, we're not doing the show. It's off." So I had to deal with that like a lot. I mean, I was calling, booking shows, had a manager, and they were just like, "No, no, we don't want them. We don't want them." And then you know, just the death threats and the people just saying, I mean, dude, they were. I mean, I couldn't even post a video on YouTube without it just being like, "Faggot, faggot, 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 faggot. We love you, faggot, 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 faggot. We love you." Like, I was just like, wow.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how so many people get mad at that when it has zero effect on their life.
Bro. And then the bad thing about it is, like, you saw me smash a female on Real World, and you saw me mess around with 90 on Rivals, too.
Yeah.
You can barely get vagina in the privacy of your own home. I'm getting bitches on national television, and you want to call me a faggot? Like, you might want to readjust your live stream. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. I cannot believe that.
But
oh my God.
I mean, it's the world we live in. You can't do anything about it. But I think it made me stronger, and it definitely, I don't know. I guess it made me really have to rely on my own personal image of who I am. So in the long run, it's made me a stronger person just because regardless of the situation, like I've talked to so many girls and it just didn't work out, and then their whole excuse is like, "Oh, just because they're a faggot." No, bitch, you just weren't about shit. Sorry. I cut you off. Sorry. You know what I mean?
My gosh. Oh.
But now I don't get affected by it now because it's like you're searching for approval because I didn't approve of you. Or you're mad because I'm gaining approval for doing something that you're not accepting. And I can't change that. I can't change that. So I just have to be me and let that shine. And then the people that want to follow me, the people that want to support me and understand that what I do in my personal time has no effect on your life, they can separate that from, okay, he's doing music. They can separate that from, okay, he's got a clothing line. They can separate that. Those are the, what can I say to be politically correct? Those people have a high enough IQ that I actually want them to be my fans. You know?
Yeah.
So, so all in all, I think it's better because it made me grow as a person. But as far as affecting my career and the things that I am aspiring to be, it was definitely a tough blow. You know what I mean? It kind of put me at ground zero, but.
Yeah, I mean, people like Lil B and Young Thug have careers, so I'm pretty sure you'll be fine, you know?
Oh, I mean, I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. Like, this last album is getting so much love, I'm just like, it's just going to take time for me to keep putting music out. But at the beginning, I was just like, they hate me. It's over. They hate me. Everybody hates me. I'm going to die. Now I'm just like, fuck you, bro. Get out of my face. Go download my album when you get your head out your ass. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any, upcoming shows or anything coming up?
I might. I'm really preparing to move to LA. I really want to move to LA. So right now I'm in a real prepared stage for moving to LA. But me and my homie Kid Fix, y'all should check out his music. Kid Fix, KIDPHIX. You gotta spell shit out for people. But me and him were trying to set up a show out here in Texas. He just dropped the album not too long ago, and me and him had a song together that was stupid popping. Then I just dropped my album, so we're trying to link together, put together a couple shows out here in Texas. But once we get everything mapped out, we're definitely gonna throw up the tour list of all the shows that we're going to. But we're probably gonna keep it in Texas just because I'm really stacking my bread to get to LA, and LA is no cheap place to be.
I know. Yeah. It's cheaper than New York. Is that, you know?
Sure, I think it is.
It's a little bit cheaper.
I think it's like a smidget. Like, I mean, like.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to get out there because it's a lot of good opportunity in LA, and I just love the culture. West Coast. Wait, where are you from?
I'm from the South. I live in Tennessee.
In Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're in the real South. Like,
I'm in the dirty South.
Yes, like people think Texas is South because it's the most southern, but no, Tennessee is the South. Yeah, I bet you see probably Confederate flags rolling to work every day, don't you?
Lately, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot all that. Oh my God, I don't even want to get into it. That's a history lesson I don't even want to teach right now. But
yes.
Well, the Confederate flag is just so controversial. Because a lot of people don't know the real history of the Confederate flag. Mm-hmm. And what a lot of people don't understand is that the Confederate flag was not always used as a symbol that could be taken derogatory by minorities or African Americans.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know the Confederates were actually one of the first people to let African Americans even fight in wars. Mm-hmm. So that changed because once, Jim Crow laws and slaves were free and all that happened, yes, some very, very radical racist group of people took that flag as their symbolism. But before they took the flag, it didn't mean that and had no symbolism of racism to it at all. Which this new generation doesn't know that history. So when I see people, especially African Americans, being upset about the Confederate flag, they have to understand that the original history behind the Confederate flag actually helped your black ass. Now, don't get me wrong. If I'm walking down the street and I see a white guy with a swastika on his head and he's holding the Confederate flag, then I'm gonna know. You a racist son of a bitch. Like, give me your flag, I'm burning it. But if it's somebody that's just trying to show American pride and not be a prick about it, you know what I mean? Not be a prick about it. Unfortunately, the more intelligent thing to do is to give them the benefit of the doubt. Even though they may be just as racist as the swastika guy, you have to understand your history before you start condemning things. A big problem in America right now, racially, politically, and society-based. We're doing a lot of judging and not a lot of understanding. We're not doing a lot of learning about what's these new lifestyles and new cultures and new people. Not doing any learning. We're just instantly judging and condemning versus trying to walk in their shoes for maybe 2 fucking feet before we actually just tell them that they're wrong. And that's tough to deal with, especially being African American.
Yeah, or even being Hispanic, like Donald Trump. If he becomes our next president, I don't want to live in this country anymore.
Okay. Donald Trump is by far one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. And
what does he know about politics?
Nothing.
Exactly.
You went bankrupt. You're supposed to be a great businessman, but you went bankrupt, so you weren't that good at business. And then now you're trying to tell me you want to be president? No, if you bankrupt your businesses, you're probably gonna bankrupt America. We're already financially in a bad spot. So why would we let a guy that's bankrupt run our country? No, he bankrupt his own business. Why would you let him run our country when we're already financially fucked? That makes sense.
I agree with you 100%. He's just a bigot. I can't stand him. Like,
yeah, it's entertainment. Whether he's right or wrong, they're selling a lot of diapers and a lot of Nikes off of putting him on TV. You know what I mean? And he knows a lot about toupees. If you a fresh toupee, he probably get that thing replaced every 2 weeks. But,
oh my gosh.
His toupee game is terrible. Like, all that money and you can't even get it. I mean, go get Bosley. Doesn't Bosley help you grow your hair back?
Yeah.
Bro, go get your real hair back.
Rogaine, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're that rich and you can't. No, I'm done. No more Donald Trump. I don't even want to talk about it. Just, I like Bernie Sanders, though. Like, I mean, I don't like everything Bernie Sanders is doing. I don't like everything. I don't like everything about
That's the doctor guy, right? The surgeon? Okay, right. The one thing that I don't like about him is that he's Republican. But everything else I like.
Okay, yes. Which, yeah, I mean, that does suck, right? But, yeah, right now he might be, I mean, it's really early. It's really early. But looking at politics and how they transpire, he might be the right guy. I don't like voting Republican because I feel like they empower corporations. They cut the foot off of the people. But he, I don't know. Sadly, everybody that we have to vote for is terrible. So we really have a bad pick regardless.
I like Hillary.
Oh no. Oh no. I love Hillary for women's rights because I think women's rights definitely need to be evolved. I really do. I don't like the fact that she wants to make weed illegal. I think she's stupid for that. Legalizing weed, period, would get us out of our financial.
Oh yeah. Alcohol is legal. Why not make marijuana legal?
Yeah, alcohol kills 100,000 people a year. It's legal. Marijuana saves 100,000 lives a year. Illegal. Makes total sense. No, it doesn't. Hillary's good. I just don't know. I don't know about her just yet. I think she's fake, honestly. That's my big thing about her. I think her women's right deal, I think that's right on point. I think she's very real about that because obviously she has a vagina. But some of her other stuff, I just feel like it's forced. It doesn't feel like she naturally feels that way. It feels almost like if you want to win this state, you got to say this to these people. If you want to win this state, you got to say this. And it's still I mean, we got time. Well, we really don't have time, but we have time.
Yeah.
But politics suck because there's just so much that you got to shift through so much BS, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm really here.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
My bad. Let's get back on topic. I'm sorry. I don't even know.
I feel like we're best friends just having a conversation. This is amazing.
Exactly. I like interviews like this, though, because it's like, yes, I was on Real World. Yes, there was a camera in my face. Yes, you know what I mean? But I feel like with you, it's just like, okay, we got the Real World going, and we go over here a little bit. Then we come back, then we touch something kind of cool, then we touch something that's like really relevant, and we come back to Real World. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good interview.
Yes, I'm glad you like me.
No, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're probably one of the best people I've interviewed with in a while. In a long time. Oh,
thank you.
Right.
Okay, so tell the fans where they can, purchase your T-shirts, snapbacks, your album.
Actually, this album is free. You can get it off of my website, the Jay Dillinger. But it's just the J, not J-A-Y. So it's just the J, D for Dillinger. So djdillinger.com. It's right there on the front page, so you can download it right off of there for free. There's a big download Black Thought album right there, so you can't miss it. And then my clothing line website's youngandwavy.com, but I spell young with a U, because, 4 letters, makes designing easy. But youngandwavy.com, all spelled out. That's where you get the shirts. You can purchase the shirts off the DJ Dillinger site as well. Other than that, man, follow me on Twitter. I'm not a real big social network guy. If people actually, if you follow me on Twitter and all that stuff, I'm not a big social network guy just because I tend to speak very bluntly.
And people take it the wrong way and they attack you.
And I kind of stay off of there because, like the conversation we're having, right? you know, if I post something like that on Twitter, you know, the people that agree with me, yeah, they're going to favorite the tweet, but they're not going to make a reply to make a dialogue. But all the people that hate what I had to say, they sure enough have something to say. So I'm not big on social, but I plan to dive into Twitter a whole lot more, which I have been a little bit lately. So y'all can follow me on Twitter, just the Jay Dillinger, all the way spelled out. And then if you follow me on Twitter, you're pretty much gonna get everything that I got going on. So that's where I'm at. Holla at your boy.
So is Young and Wavy also on the JDillinger.com?
Yeah, so if you go to my artist website, which is just, you know, DJ Dillinger, I have a merch tab, and it's all my favorite, basically all my top Young and Wavy shirts, which is pretty popular.
Okay, now before you go, I have one last request.
Okay.
I'm kind of going to put you on the spot. You can refuse if you want, but would you freestyle for us?
I can't. I can't. I really can't. I'm a terrible freestyler. Is that not crazy? Like, I would. I mean, I would. But I can't. I'm gonna get like 2 bars out, and then it's gonna be like another 30 seconds before I think anything else. I'm terrible at that. Mom, I promise I'm a rapper. I just can't freestyle. I'm sorry. I've been practicing though. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, "Wait, bro, you're supposed to be a rapper. You gotta practice freestyling." Yeah. When I first started freestyling, I was terrible. Oh my God. I mean, it was just bad. It was like, yeah, son, hit the block, son. Dang, I'm looking fresh, son. Like, it was terrible. Then I got good, and then I just completely stopped freestyling I stopped freestyling for like 4 years. Didn't freestyle ever. And now I can't get it back, Mom.
Why did you stop freestyling?
Because I started making music, and I would write.
Okay.
I was going to class, I was playing football, and it was like I didn't have time to really just play around when I got in the booth. So when I got in the booth, it was like, all right, I got all this stuff that I wrote during class when I should have been taking notes. Let me put this down real quick, because now I got to do homework. You know what I mean? And then it was like, all right, I'm working 60 hours a week, so it's just like I got to write this down, write everything down, drop it, and then be done. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just got out of it. I'm sorry to let you down. I apologize.
So do you watch like battle raps on YouTube?
The what?
The battle raps?
Oh yeah, those dudes are nasty. Those dudes are nasty. I would never freestyle battle them ever. No.
Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite? Okay, back when I used to watch them a lot, Serious Jones and Murder Mook were my favorite freestyle battles.
Okay.
On YouTube. Those two were dope. And then Jen, remember, because he was on
106 in Park?
Yeah, he was like the first one to go like 7, and then after that he was doing them on YouTube, and he can eat. He can eat some people. But Murder Mook murdered Jen like a while back, like completely done. Yeah, Murder Mook and Serious Jones were probably my 2 favorites, and then Jen was probably next up.
Okay.
Maybe if we do this again, I'll you know, have my freestyle skills ready, and I'll just, you know what I'm saying, drop a 16 or something. I'm good.
Are there? All right, you got any last words for the fans?
To all my fans out there, sorry I'm not on MTV as much as you guys would like. I know that you guys really want me back, but I want to be the next Jay-Z, so I want to do music, I want to do clothing, I want to do so much more than just be on your TV, so follow what I'm doing, keep up with me, guys. I guarantee I will be back on your TV, but in a much bigger and better way than reality TV. Maybe even my own show. If you guys keep supporting, and keep following what I'm doing, I guarantee, like, I'm building something really big, and it's just taking time to get it there. So I love y'all. I love MTV. I love my MTV fans. But come ride with Jay Dillinger for a little while, and I guarantee it's going to be equally rewarding to tell people you know who I am.
Okay, well, I just want to thank you for sitting down with me tonight. It was so much fun. I feel like we were BFFs in another life.
Right.
We have too much in common. Oh my gosh, so much fun, so much fun. I hope you come back again.
I will. Y'all just let me know. He's got my email. So, you know, whatever you guys need, just be like, hey, man, we need you on this interview. You know, it's not about you. It might be about something else, but cool, I'm there. Whatever. Y'all want to interview me again? Whatever. I'm there. Let's do it.
And make sure you join me on the Real World Rehash every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be back next week. I don't know who our guest will be, so I'll just say it's a surprise. So you just have to tune in and see. And again, thank you, Jay, for coming. And I hope you have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
That'll be good. Peace out.